Hi guys, welcome back to Crypto Hoy. My name is Giovanni here, just bringing you guys another quick update on cryptocurrency. And the topic for today is actually going to be Terra Luna. Everybody's already aware that it dropped really bad. A lot of people lost their money. A lot of people are desperate. A lot of people are mad. They're upset, disappointed. And so Do Kwon, who is one of the developers, he came up with a plan, which I'm going to share with you guys here shortly. What he plans to do to revive or to bring back to life his project. And also, I want to address some of the questions regarding if Terra Luna can actually go back, if it can get to $1, if it can get to $100 or 1 cent. I'm also going to be kind of talking about that, what I believe, what I think based on the numbers. But before we do, just a quick reminder, this is not financial advice, and it's always a good idea to do your own research before doing any type of investment. So with that said, let's jump right in. And just real quick guys, if you find this video to be informative and helpful, help support this channel by simply subscribing, activating the notification bell so you'll be notified on all my future videos, and also liking it. And perhaps, if you can, even sharing it with your friends and family. That way they can all stay informed and help you guys, with all the information that I find out in the news, leaks, rumors, even coin reviews to kind of share with you guys so that it can help you make the best investment decision. All right, so the first thing I want to address is, we see here the price, which is at 0.0019. So people been kind of thinking that, wow, it was like at $100 or something like a few days ago, 90, 100, 100. I think the all-time high was 120, if I'm not wrong. So they believe when they look at this price right now, they might think, wow, maybe if I were to buy it now, is there a probability that I can go up or not? Well, I don't want to burst anybody's bubble, but the truth is that I don't think this is going to reach even 1 cent, let alone $1 and even more, $100. If we were just to look at the circulating supply right here, which is at $6.5 trillion, that is more than what it was before. So right now is at 6.5 trillion, and it went up from 386 million from the previous circulating supply. So that is a lot. So I don't think it's going to reach that much. And, at this point, I mean, it might go up, maybe if a few numbers up, it might like 2x instead of being what it is now. Instead of being like a 19 or 20, it might go to 30 or something. But I don't think it's going to be going up, especially after you hear what Do Kwon plans to do with his project with Terra Luna. So in this article, it says, Do Kwon unveils revival plan 2. It says, Terra is more than UST. So he does plan to do something, which is going to be a fork, somewhat similar. I'm not saying this is going to be exactly the same, but somewhat similar to like Ethereum. You know how there's like Ethereum and then there's Ethereum Classic? Well, there's a story behind that. And so he kind of plans to do something like that. So it's going to be kind of running in parallel in a way. So meaning he's not going to just like discard the existing Luna. He's going to make a new one, but they're both going to be running at the same time, So, and we'll get to that right now. So that's the title. And then this is what it says. Do Kwon broke his 2-day silence with the revival plan 2. While UST reminded the central key point of Terra, Do Kwon said that Terra is more than UST. So there's a little bit of mixed sentiment about that because you'll see here in a minute that he has a solution proposing her, to help revive his project, but he's not really addressing the issue with UST, right, which was pegged with the system to the Luna token or Terra Luna. So, he's only addressing one of it, but not addressing the UST. And then people are kind of questioning him, or, they want answers to kind of say what's going to happen. Because if you look at, Terra USD, it is like is completely depegged, from the US dollar, which it wasn't pegged to the dollar, but it was, it was supposed to kind of simulate that in a way, by the way how they had it set up in the system. But this is the result, what happened, with algorithms. So right now it's at 12 cents when it should have been, like $1.99 something, something, something. But that's not what we see here. And a lot of people have, money in here, guys. Like a lot of people, investors, just regular people like you and me, were dependent. They were depending on this coin token, but it all just went down. So let's go back here to the article. And then it says, Do Kwon published a new plan to resurrect the Terra ecosystem in a recently published tweet. He wrote a detailed thread about how the team is planning to revive Luna and the measures that the team will take. So he kind of tweeted this out. I'm not going to get into that, but it's kind of like a long thread. It's like 5 or 6 little sentences, or little tiny paragraphs. But yeah. And then it says, while Terra's central attention and growth would tie around UST with its demise, Kwon says that Terra is more than UST. So kind of like I mentioned before. They're tied both, but he kind of is more focused on Terra than UST. Anyways, and then it says, Do Kwon's revival plan 2.0, will Luna rise from the ashes? Would he be able with this plan bring it back up? It says, Kwon wrote a detailed blog on the Agora page by partaking in discussions with the community and taking feedback and proposals. Kwon revealed that the entire motivation for the revival plan 2 came from the belief that the Terra ecosystem is much bigger than UST. He believes that even though UST has laid the foundation for building one of the most robust ecosystem, the Terra community is much more than that. So he just kind of share his idea, what his sentiment is. Now, right here it says, the failure of the UST peg, as Kwon mentioned, is giving hope for the Terra to rise from the ashes. Kwon proposed that the old Terra chain will be forked into a new chain without the algorithmic stable coin. So now he wants to do he wants to kind of do a new chain, but without the algorithmic, element. And then it says, the old chain will be tagged as Terra Classic, which would be called it's going to be called Luna Classic. And here's the I guess the abbreviation, LUNC. Well, not abbreviation, but like the short way of saying it, like, for trading. And then the new chain will be called Terra, which will be Luna, just as it is right now. So, so pretty much the Luna that we see today is not going to be the one that's going to be once it's forked. So that once it gets forked, the old one is going to be renamed to Classic, and then a new one is going to be what is, I guess, is called right now, which is Luna, right, with the $sign in front. But anyways, that's what's going to happen. And then here we see part of pretty much like the last part of his tweet. And just to kind of read the last part, and like I mentioned, it's going to be very similar to Ethereum. It says, the Terra chain as it currently exists should be forked into a new chain without algorithmic stable coins called Terra. And then it says here, which is going to be called Luna. And the old chain be called Terra Classic. Token is going to be called Luna Classic. And here we see it. Both chains will coexist. So like I said, they're going to be running parallel, just how it is right now with Ethereum. There's Ethereum, but the original Ethereum was, Ethereum, but now it's called Ethereum Classic. So anyways, let's move forward here. And we see here that what he's trying to do is, of course, gain back, the trust and confidence from, the investors, because, a lot of people are going through a really, really harsh time. I mean, it's already bad how it is around the world. And then you add this on top of it, it's not a good mix. And then it says, new Luna will be airdropped to Luna Classic stakers, Luna Classic holders, residual UST holders, and the essential app developers of Terra Classic. So, he wants to kind of be able to airdrop the new one if you're holding or staking, Luna Classic, or even as a holder, and the UST holder, and, the people working that were, I guess working in the beginning, the app developers, which is going to be called after it's, proposed and voted on, they move forward, then it's going to be called Terra Classic. And just to quickly conclude here, it says the whitelist of the airdrop will remove the TFL wallet, which will make Terra a complete community-owned chain. The Terra 2.0 will have a fixed supply of let me see, that 100,000 million. Sorry, guys, I'm not good. All these zeros kind of gets me confused. So it's a total of 1 billion Luna. Kwon added that token distribution will also plays a major role in reviving the Terra ecosystem. He noted that Terra 2.0 would focus more on developers as they will get the initial emergency allocation to fund the runway. So he's kind of prioritizing right now the developers, I guess, so they can kind of get things going and kind of get things, back on track already. And it says Kwon also mentioned in the blog that Terraform Labs, which is TFL, will put out the proposal for the governance vote on May 18th, Asia time. So, like I said, they have to do this proposal, kind of like it's going to be like a DAO, right? And then it says if the proposal passes, the team will coordinate with the validators on May 27th. Now, this is key. If the proposal passes, so it's going to be like a DAO, right? So, I guess, somewhat similar to Ethereum. So now they have to pretty much, whoever's put the proposal out so they can get voted on the 18th of May. And hopefully, people put in their votes and it goes through, and then they can start working on coordinating the validators on the 27th. And then it says here, the new proposed plan to revive Luna seems like a promising one that might instill the trust back. And his last quote, it says, the Terra community is my family. I will always be here no matter how hard it gets. Let's build it back again. Let's build it back up again together. So there you go, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this. I'll have the link of this article and also the actual proposed. I'll have that also so you guys can read it. It's very technical, but it's always good for you guys to kind of review it and read it. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If this is a good idea, bad idea, could Do Kwon done something extra, something better? So share your thoughts in the comment section down below. Alright, guys, if you guys made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Help support this channel by subscribing if you haven't yet already, and also giving it a like, as that's going to help the YouTube algorithm to share this for more people. And remember to buy, hodl, sell, repeat. Till the next one. Peace.